Mr. Janu deposits 65,000 in the life insurance corporation. Okay. For the maintenance of his mother who suffered disability 90%. And she is wholly dependent on him. How much is deductible? So deposited 65,000 life insurance and the portion of his mother. So for her mother, can he pay? Yes. And can he claim deduction? Yes. Up to how much can he claim deduction? No limit. Okay, 65,000 eligible. Second, disability 90%, more than 75%. Na? 1,25,000 can be claimed as expenses. Totally 65 plus 25, 125, 70, 1,90,000 he can claim. Section 80D, assessee being an individual or HUF who's a resident in India during the previous year. So who are can first the individual who can claim first the individual should be individual or HUF or who should be resident in India. That is very important. In the previous year, if it been the case, can incur an expenditure of medical expenditure including nursing, training, rehabilitation of a person depend on him who is suffer from disability or pay the deposit of any sum of the scheme framed by LIC insurance maintained by the dependent being a person who is disabled would be eligible for reduction 75,000. In the case of dependent, a person is disabled. In the case of dependent, in the person has severe disability, reduction would be 1,25,000. Mr. Jadu would eligible for reduction under 80E who's deposited money with the LIC for maintenance his mother. So the LIC amount is also for his mother who suffer from severe disability of 80% or more, one or more disabilities, and the whole dependent on him. The flat deduction of 1,25,000 would be available to him under Section 80D, irrespective of the amount is deposited with the LIC. So, on the case of disability certificate, they can claim reduction of 1,25,000. Second, Mr. Shiva has a gross total income of 3,75,000. He has given the following donation: Natural Children's Fund 25,000 by check, full deduction. Prime Minister Draft Relief Fund 30,000 by check, full deduction. National Blood Transfusion Council 40,000 by cash, only 2,000. National Illness Assistance Fund 20,000 equally by cash and check, 10,000 account and 2,000 in cash. So how much he can claim? Mr. Shiva would be eligible for reduction under 80G. That is a deduction for donation. In respect of the donation following. So donation to amount of donation, mode of donation, percentage of donation eligible for donation, amount reduction. So national children for 100% it is check. Correct. Second, Prime Minister Fund amount 30,000 check 50% only eligible. Prime Minister draft not 100% only 15,000. National blood transfusion 40,000 cash eligible 100%. Nil because cash to national excess 10,000 would not be qualified for reduction. So if you give excess donation, even though you fully in cash, 2,000 deductions not allowable. Completely not allowed. National illness assistance 20,000, 10,000 check, 10,000 cash, 100% allowable, but 20,000, the whole amount qualifies for reduction since cash donation in this case does not exceed 10,000. So there is a cases where cash donations are allowed, where cash donations are not allowed. You should see through it. Manoj, a computer software engineer, co-authored a book on advanced computer programming along with his friend. He received 4,10,000 lump sum royalty. How much royalty is taxable? 3 lakhs royalty is taxable. How? The entire royalty will be first include Manoj income under the head income from associates. Thereafter, Manoj is eligible for reduction on the gross total income 80 QUB. The whole of the income derived from his account of any lump sum consideration in form of royalties respect of the books of being work is literary of scientific nature 3 lakhs, whichever is less. Lump sum consideration form should be scientific workers, 3 lakh whichever. The book of advanced computer program would fall within the prescription work of literary and scientific nature. So, Desolent System KK Re ITR. In this case, eligible deduction for 83 BB would be lower than 4 lakh 10,000 or 3 lakh, whichever is less. So, 3 lakh is a deduction available under section 80QQB. Net effect out of 4 lakh 10,000 would include for Manoj income. He has claimed reduction of 3 lakhs under the section 80 QQB, and the balance 1 lakh 10,000 would be forming part of his total income. This is the income. In all this case should be resident Indians to claim this deduction.